So I'm with film director Steve Oram.
Hello there.
It's cool to have you here.
Thank you for having me. It's splendid.
My first question is very simple. How do you pronounce the title of the film? Because
Well,
I just say ah.
that's fine. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can pronounce it.
But sometimes I just want to say ah. Or
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's very. You can change it depending on your mood. So yeah, and everyone says it slightly differently.
I think it's the most subversive title of the festival.
Yeah.
You can pronounce it. No.
Yeah, it's too vague to be a title, isn't it? It could have done, I suppose, or something like that. That would have been more subversive.
So can you just tell us what the film's about?
Well, is a subversive comedy horror film, which is set in an imagined world where no humans have language, so everyone speaks a bit like apes in a manner like this. But the world looks exactly the same as ours, and it's set in suburbia, and it follows this kind of feud-like love story in the realms of Romeo and Juliet, but as if apes had done it. That's basically it. It's funny and it's gory and it's got lots of horrible sex and violence in it, some shitting.
That's what cinema needs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you practice a lot to do the ape so well?
We did practice a lot, actually. That was the main thing we did in rehearsals, was find a way of doing it that worked for the film, that wasn't too silly or wasn't too horrible or didn't just sound like we were a load of deaf people going. So it was quite a fine line to get it. So we practiced a lot with the actors, and everyone found their own way of doing it. Because there's no actual language in it. We didn't invent a world or a language where means yes or means whatever. It was more an expression, and a kind of every actor found a way of expressing themselves in however they saw fit. So it was a way of. So the process was us finding how to do that.
Okay, so you passed on from actor to director now.
Well, I've been doing this for both, really, for my whole career, really. I've done loads of short films, and this was an extension of that. So it didn't feel difficult. And I was also working with a lot of colleagues and friends who I'd worked with a lot in the film, the Mighty Boosh lot and Alice and various other people.
So you want to express yourself more than a few years ago, or?
No, not at all. I think I've just, because of certain progressions in my career, I've managed to. It's finally happened. It just takes a long time to get there. I always wanted to be I was always a writer right from the start and a director doing short films, and so this is kind of finally got there after a lot of years.
Okay. So my last question will be: what's your favorite line from the film?
Oh right, favourite line from the film. I think it's probably.
Are you really thinking?
Yeah, I am. No, I'm honestly thinking. I think it's probably. And I'm not going to tell you where that happens.
No.
But
Spoiler alert.
Well, Julian Barratt says it, but you can work out at which point.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just short
Soundbite
short
kind of
interview
things.
to post on our website.